mean, we were here before
I
you, so I
mean,
guess so.
Well, we're started now.
totally
I hit
not
the
us
record button.
gather.
Well, if you
Oh,
want to be
fuck it.
smartasses about it, fine.
No, I
Yeah,
just
the
said we're
meeting's done this
started now. I
time.
hit the fucking record button.
He's hit the button, guys. Can't go back.
If you want to keep being smartasses. Last time on, there cannot be two skies. Our heroes made north into the Black Basalt Dunes to find the Gake and rid themselves of the parasites once and for all. In the process, they met with a demigod known as Vuknarhep, and his mortal opposition, the rebellious Eurochristanics, who they discovered to be unwittingly in league with the Gake. They also discovered Shin and his rat buddy, Stuart, who kept insisting he was nothing more than an appendage of many as one. While the party rested and planned the next move, the ever-loyal Zith set out and made a Geas pact with the Gake leader, Ulathuam, and agreed on behalf of the party to slay Vuk and end his narcissistic grip on gaseous people, and also to free up the skies from the Spire's ship-crashing magic. The party fought Vuk tooth and nail for what seemed like weeks, until finally the Nautiloid crashed into the tower and the killing blow is landed upon the demigod of Earth, and our adventurers managed to escape the collapsing citadel, for better or worse. After recouping their losses, they discovered the secondary magic of the Spire had been broken, allowing the gods to visit Gash again. The gods, doing as gods always do, made demands of the adventurers and promptly left, assuming the heroes would simply obey without question. In the meantime, our protagonists began planning to leave the world now that they could, and set out to find if anything remained of the gift ship they had seen crashing just weeks ago. Stay tuned for the next episode. Is that a Gake in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?
And I died.
I know. We left out to keep our, and we recouped our losses.
I died.
You're all right
Bury
now.
the lead,
Long
okay?
rest fixes everything. You're good.
I think she might be a little salty still. I don't know.
Definitely
Very
salty.
We already made that
salty.
joke. You don't get to make that joke again.
It's been a couple of weeks, it's fine.
It's been a couple of exactly. It's been a couple of weeks. We need it fresh for the recording, right?
No,
Yeah, I don't know if that had been recorded last time.
it was.
I don't know because it's been a couple of weeks and I'm a goldfish.
Yeah, that happens. All right. So, you guys were making your plans out here onto where you're heading next, which sound like you're heading towards the ship. You're still currently here in the Citadel. You let me know when you want to go, unless you guys want to do other stuff in the meantime. While you're
Is there
in
a
between.
kazoo playing?
Yeah, there is.
Probably.
That's the
His intro.
that's the Pirates of the Caribbean kazoo orchestra theme.
See, that's why I don't have
I
music
thought
playing.
so.
All I can hear is a bzz, bzz.
Oh, I'm so
I hear
sorry.
it in the
Oh,
background.
that's my vibrator. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I knew it.
Okay, so this
Shin's dreaming
is
of sailing on the open ocean. No.
sailing.
I'm dreaming of an open ocean.
Now
See.
that she is like comprehensive of what's going on, and she doesn't have to wonder whether or not this is massive loads all over her. What are we doing?
It's salt. You can take a look at the description of this magical item, and it requires that the body be covered in salt.
I get that. I get that.
Just woke up with white stuff all over. Okay.
Uh-huh.
It was crusty,
And you're not making your point any better.
and it smelled very salty.
He's not getting it, is he?
Oh, he gets it.
I don't get it.
Never mind. I could say something, but I'm trying to be PG just in case the twins have decided to start listening in on these streams.
He's wearing headphones.
Okay.
My twins?
Yes.
Yes, you're twins. I'm not worried about the small human.
I'd be
Maybe
worried
they're-
more about
they're
my
1.5.
tiny human.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't think they speak English yet.
Oh, they do. Just not my English.
Hashtag not my English.
I'd be more worried about tiny human than anybody.
I wouldn't. It's real
She's-
easy to hurt her feelings.
Yes, it is.
So in the days that have passed while you were recovering, and while basically, while Xanath was sort of coming back to life, you've already noticed the lack of the elementals around here. No more of Vuk's personal royal guard wandering around the city. Now it's just the Earth Genasi wandering around. Eurochristanics has made his presence here and is actually working and gathering everyone together to start rebuilding his civilization as he knows it.
Hmm. A likely story.
Um, in the meantime, you've had a couple of other instances too. You actually got to meet the two gods that set foot there, which were Umberly and
They
Talos,
didn't.
as identified. Well, I mean, someone ended up talking to them.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying she missed out on that one.
Oh yeah. So
We'll let Shin recount that interaction because that'd be the funniest way to do it.
sure, Shin, go ahead.
I'll allow
Wait, what?
After she wakes up from your salt bath, and you tell her that her pores look amazing, she asks, "What did I miss?" And you get to tell them about the two gods that came from the sky.
Oh, yay! Yeah, I'm gonna explain it, but I'm gonna explain it like these two uh genie folk popped up in and started talking about terraforming the planet. And then I'm also going to go into extreme detail about why that's probably a bad idea, considering that we're in a dry desert climate and drastically changing the ecosystem to a ocean is going to have
gonna do
bad consequences.
I'm going to do absolutely nothing to correct you on any of that.
That's
Excellent.
exactly why we sent him to do it.
Uh-huh.
Most bueno.
So I'm guessing my cat showed up then? Because that's
Your
what Talos looks like to me.
No, Talos is a god of storms in the Forgotten Realm setting.
And you've never met Talos, so like you don't know if he embodies the cat of storms.
I mean, he's a god of chaos and storms, so that's entirely possible.
I vote
The
cat.
cat would be a
I vote cat.
yeah.
Yeah. You guys haven't seen him when he really wants his tummy rubbed.
I believe you.
Okay.
Does
all right,
his
so-
eyes start sparkling like Storm does whenever she's mad?
Yes.
Yeah, they do. He gets real feisty too. So okay, a cat and a genasi came down from the sky.
Hold on, I've heard this one before.
Wait, I don't know if we can say this one on stream.
There once was a man in Nantucket.
Ooh. Go on.
Don't stop, I'm invested.
Eric is over there just like lips pinned and shaking his head and scowling at the computer screen.
Actually, I was just trying to indicate to my mom that I had gotten her Starbucks without talking over anyone while they were talking.
We were talking about very important things. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, I can tell.
Yeah, but now my immersion has been ruined.
Hi, Mom.
Mom, they say hi.
No, I said hi.
Christine only corrected me and said that she said hi. No one else said anything, even though Shin also said hi.
That was after the fact.
Thank you for including me, Eric.
You're welcome, Shin. All right, I am going to assume that you guys are ready to head out.
Yes.
So ready.
All right, so you should all be fully recovered. You know that it was west of here, and you are currently in the northwestern part of the map. Or sorry, excuse me, the northeastern part of the map. You end up having to travel a couple days in this direction.
Something
Now,
tells
can I-
me there's a lot of stuff on this map that we've never even seen.
There is stuff that has never come up. That's correct. Stuff that you guys have passed up and decided you didn't want to do, and that's fine. It allows me to come up with other things. So I'm going to put you right about here. And even though it says 4 days, with the camels, it's only 2 days travel.
There is no Dana or marshmallows.
There's
Why
only
can't I
Zoo.
select that?
Stop it.
Why can't I select that thing?
Probably because you didn't put it there.
The circle, the green circle, I put the green circle there.
Oh no, I meant the marshmallows are
maybe.
Zool. Under Zool.
I had to
Or,
zoom in on the map and move it right about here.
or the dicks in the basalt dunes.
Could we not draw dicks on my map, please?
There's no drawings whatsoever.
I demand dicks.
Go to the black basalt dunes.
So you get about 2 days out at this point in time with the travel going on. I'm going to assume you're continuing on before, because if I remember correctly, before you guys did not want to set campfires at night, especially now that you know that there is a large, angry platinum dragon somewhere in the sky looking for your group.
He's a
Well,
bitch.
platinum dragons are nice dragons, aren't they?
Not
Totally
this one.
not Shin preparing a fire before anybody tells him.
Oh yeah, he wasn't there for that.
Yeah.
So totally not Shin just like cleaning out his pot, just like, okay, well, we're gonna, I guess
As
we're gonna
soon as
have
as soon
just
as anyone- Yeah, no, you'd get hit, smacked, stuff thrown at you, or sand kicked your way.
Does 13 meet your armor class?
Just
Why do you always have to settle things with violence?
so violent.
Because it's easy.
We're Gith.
I'm not going to change the dynamic
Huh?
now.
Says the guy who just went like fucking Super Saiyan in the big bad's office
by the way,
by turning into a T-Rex.
Sass, you
But
missed
it was
me.
to save your lives.
It's beside the
And we thank you.
Did you say I miss you?
Yes,
Extra attack.
that one hits.
And bonus action for challenging me. Oh wait, I have 3 attacks
one-
now.
That one definitely hit.
Oh my God. Okay, so he
Listen,
just murdered
you,
Shin.
you stop hitting each other now, or I'm gonna ground you both.
Let's see.
So I ducked the
Very
first
lazy.
one.
Oh, somebody
It's-
pissed that
it's-
off.
Don't worry, Shin, it was- Don't worry, Shin. It's only 21 damage total.
Only 21. So I ducked the first one, I pop back up, and
just get
instantly
pop,
get
pop, pop.
smacked. Pop, pop, pop.
That's what you get for avoiding the first one.
Yeah, it's like when your mom tries to hit you in the head and you move,
Super
and then she-
flinching.
and then she throws something at you that's heavy and it hurts.
I thought this was familiar.
So
Threw a chancla at you and it boomeranged back and hit you on the back of the head too.
for your night,
Oh, you
for your
have
night-
no idea.
for
All
your
right.
nighttime watch order, can I go ahead and figure out who's going to be taking first watch, who takes second, who takes third, who takes fourth?
I'll go first.
Is that what Shin goes first?
I'll go in
Right,
the
who's-
middle because I don't need 8 hours.
Do you want second or third?
Second. That's
Okay.
the middle, right?
Who wants third,
I'll take it.
and who wants fourth?
I'll take last.
So Brett, during your watch there,
God damn it.
it's probably roughly around 3 o'clock in the morning. This kind of real late night, early morning sort of thing, and
Uh-huh.
you can see across the dunes to the west what appears to be a campfire way off in the distance, several miles away. So you know there's people out there right now.
You say which
most
direction?
To the west,
To the west.
basically towards where you're heading, near to the ship you guys saw crash from the sky weeks
Mhm.
ago.
Oh, if it's those fuckers that took our ship.
Didn't your ship crash?
Wake up, Zith.
Huh.
Pointed out to him.
Oh, I hope it's not that asshole who tried to take our stuff.
The one
It's
where we're
that
trying to
asshole
use the
who
genie.
tried
Who tried to take our stuff?
Remember when we first got here?
Released his genie.
Yeah, we released his genie.
That was our Slytherin.
Yeah. Yeah,
Was
it's
that-
that asshole.
Was that before I
No,
joined?
Salazar's soliloquy is a genie.
It might have been before you
Uh,
joined, yeah. But we fucked him up like 3 times, so.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You're
it
thinking
was
of
his
Raz
genie.
You're thinking of Raz Kunan.
Yeah,
That was
no,
the
we're
Lord.
talking about Ras Kunan, but Val was specifically saying the genie's name that we got rid of, that we released.
There is, oh, Jesus Christ. That was Severin's Serenade.
Ah, the other SS.
It was Snape.
Severus, yes. It was Severus.
And Sabat Solicitus is the one that your friend Al Hashim has. And you know of one last one.
The merchant.
Al Hashim, you know of the last one.
Salasanat.
Yeah, Solara Sonata. That was the last one that you have not actually met yet, but you did see in the vision of the woman who was found at the obelisk.
But I told the party about that. I said that I was hell-bent in finding her.
Right, right.
Yeah, these are the 4 SS officers. Got it.
Oh my god.
You walked into that one, my friend.
I didn't walk into that one.
Mm-mm.
I was playing with vernacular, and I kind of didn't even notice that myself. Thanks a lot.
I mean,
You're welcome.
you kind of did do SS for all of them.
I heard what I
So-
heard.
For the record, their names don't actually begin with S's. See, they have a completely different alphabet, and they actually have different letters for each one. It just sounds like S's to us because we don't actually speak that language. So there.
Oh, thank you for that great lore maker.
You're welcome.
We are thoroughly chastised. Now, to take out the SS officers, what are we going to do?
You're gonna take the genies out?
I don't know.
No, we're
I'm making conversation, Eric. Get with the program.
since we're long
Gonna take
resting,
We're going to take out Himmler first.
I don't know.
That's
fucking,
true.
should we wake up everybody else? Why am I making decisions?
Because you
Oh, I
got
woke you up so I didn't
Because-
have to make decisions.
Oh,
You have a 10-foot.
It was literally the reason I woke you up.
He's like, you have a 10-foot pole. Can you reach that campfire from here?
nope.
Yeah,
They're
he's got reach.
turns out they're 15 feet away, guys. Can't do anything about it.
Aw. Womp womp.
Did you womp womp in the middle of a game?
Let's see. Christina Lynn's already stood watch. I'll kick Val.
Hellish
He's,
rebuke.
he's smarter than I am.
Get the kid, kick another That's right.
He's smarter than I am.
Yes.
We have an actual leader, and then we have the one who we like treat like the leader, and then there's somebody who is the leader, and we just do not acknowledge until the time comes.
I-
Val is the leader that we don't acknowledge until the time comes.
Most of the time, we just let Christina Lynn play leader.
Exactly.
But you
I'm with
you
everyone
died
else.
recently. I'm gonna let you catch up on your sleep.
I appreciate that.
Fair.
So
I'm the one that everybody just is like, okay, fine, they're the leader. Then
Well,
there's
she's had a long day.
then there's Zith, who everybody's like, okay, maybe he's the leader. And then when shit gets real, we turn to Val, who's the actual leader.
I'm the violence leader. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
there we go.
other people, violence.
Yeah, basically, like if this
My
was a
logic was sound.
if this was a corporation, like I would be the VP of violence.
Yeah. So still, Brett chose right. He woke up the right person.
So I'm gonna kick Val and I'm gonna be like, your Zerai pointed out there's a fire over there. What do you think we should do?
Go back to sleep.
In the stupor of waking up, what do I see? Or
You can see the campfire he pointed out. It's distant, it's faint. It is several miles away. You're not sure exactly how far. Or actually, if you can give me
It's in the direction of where we're going, right?
yes.
Can we get there tonight?
what
If
do you want me to give you? Perception?
Yeah, go ahead or investigation. You're trying to figure out how far off it is, right?
I just woke up. Very average roll.
Like they're fucking miles away. Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, but you gotta
So-
say it like Robin Williams when he's telling the Irish joke.
Well,
Well, Val has to say it. I'm not going to speak for him.
Not even sure
So,
what that means.
I'm just giving his best perception on it, or his best investigation on what he thinks about it.
Yeah, average walking time, do I think?
You're pretty sure it would probably take about a day to get there.
Oh, okay.
And shit we can do then.
I would just turn to Zith and be like, so, I mean, that's pretty fucking far.
Look, your fucking friend pointed it out to me.
I'd turn to him. That's pretty fucking far.
Look, the DM pointed it out to me. Okay,
Who are you talking to?
myself. I don't know.
We're just,
Who are
you
you
know,
talking about? I don't exist.
passing the buck.
I go over and I
Yeah,
tuck
everyone
Val
else got
back
to
in.
do it.
I tuck Val back into his bedroll and I rub his back till he falls asleep.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. 1 second.
The camaraderie in this party's amazing. That
Don't
we're-
you forget it. We're your
bros
favorite
now.
group.
While I'm rubbing Val's back, don't worry, Brett. I remember to read you your bedtime story.
Yay!
So he's the party's
Eric, I
abusive
gotta
mom.
send you
He hits because he cares.
I'm just in the background.
Scoop up a mug full of sand and pour it
No.
down his
Yeah, I'm
neck
sending
hole.
you something. I forgot. I meant to send it to you when we leveled up.
Oh,
Um,
I haven't seen the message yet, so I wasn't sure.
yeah, I'm typing it right now. But I'll go back to sleep. I'll just say if it moves or we see any other situation around it in the direction, then wake everyone up. I'm telling this more to Turd. But I would tell him, don't get fixated on that direction. Keep your eyes 360.
That's right. I only watch that one direction.
That tracks. I'm going
Well,
to move myself into the middle of camp.
That pinpoint of light seems to be staying in place. Yeah, massive dragon flying overhead, but you're not paying attention to that. You're only focused
mean,
on the pinpoint of
Yeah,
light.
that's not important.
In the dark of the night, evil will find her.
Yeah, I go sleep.
All right.
Wait, was there something that said about a ship flying?
No,
Yeah, we're pretty sure our ship is over in that direction.
no, the ship
Oh,
that
You guys'
crashed.
shipwreck is this direction here.
So the ship that we saw streaking across the sky crashed somewhere in that direction that we're heading. It seems that campfire is also in that direction. I was mentioning that it might be the same people who went after our shipwreck, which was down here.
okay.
That's my guess, because we
And
haven't
we're
had.
the green circle, right?
That's us.
Okay. Roger that. Sounds good.
So the morning hits. You guys still heading in that direction, even with what he saw.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Little
I
thing
was
like other
sleeping
people
inside the
won't
land.
deter us.
Do you share all this information with the rest of us who are sleeping?
He's what, your last shift, right?
Yeah, I'm last shift.
So we will when we wake up.
Yeah, I assume Val will. I
It's
told
not
him,
gonna be.
I told Val it's not my responsibility anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go fight the campfire. That's dumb.
I'll mention something to the rest of the group in the morning.
Hey, whatever happened with that campfire? Oh yeah, that thing.
Ah.
I don't know. I fell asleep after you guys went back to bed.
That checks out too.
Okay, so you're all in agreement on this then, or
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I wanted to figure out.
I don't like the way he said that.
Nope. I don't like the way Eric says anything though. It always sounds like it's gonna be a dragon. To eat us. I mean,
He
to eat
did
us.
mention a flying platinum dragon soaring above us. So This
Yeah.
time he'll be excused if there's
Yeah.
actual dragon.
Sorry, I'm giving Eric work right now. That's why.
Yep.
Well, awkward silence.
I wake
I'm-
up and I'll turn to Turd
Yes.
and tell him to tell everyone else about the campfire, and I will at least point it in the direction.
Is this like when your parents are arguing in the living room?
Mm-hmm.
Tell your son in front of your son.
Wow. I feel not seen.
This feels very bad. I don't know if you have been on the receiving end of that, but that feels very bad.
This gives
Absolutely.
me the bad feels.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I'm not saying anything because I'm still dealing with an existential crisis. So
I just hit everybody in the childhood trauma.
you did.
Thank you.
That's fine. Actually, my parents didn't ever do that. They just screamed at each other and threw things.
But that sounds better.
That's way more
I'm
productive.
not sure if that's much better.
I mean, gets you ready for dodgeball.
It does. I am great at dodgeball.
See? It's all about the upsides.
Yep. If you can dodge a Pyrex measuring cup, you can dodge a ball.
Hell yeah.
I've
But
heard
watch
that.
out, because
I still have to
Pyrex will
ask
fucking
something.
bounce.
Unless it's the wrong kind of Pyrex, and then it just
Well,
shatters.
then it's not technically Pyrex.
That's
No,
what
no.
happens
Said
when you buy
Pyrex. Okay,
when you
it
buy
said
off-brand.
Pyrex. Now, there's technically two different kinds of Pyrex. There's the good one, and then there's the bad one. Usually, like the measuring cups and stuff like that, those are the bad ones. Stuff in the lab, now that's the good stuff.
I'm just trying to understand the nature of this thing.
Don't worry.
If by this
Well,
thing you
thank you.
mean noise, it's trucks outside. Sorry about
No,
that.
it has nothing to do with what you guys are talking about. It's what I'm.
It's what I got him
Disgusting.
doing. Yeah. It would be not. I'm trying to make it not game breaking, so that's why.
Got it. They're all locked based on prior magic already being used in that sense there, right? Am I going to understand that correctly?
It's so I learned two new ones that I've never seen before, and if I have spent any amount of time near one, I could use it as well.
Okay.
That's not ambiguously frightening.
I'm just trying to figure out this out and understand. You gave me something that I really wish that I had known before, because then I would have set up
I
a
know.
bunch of maps.
I completely forgot. I meant to talk to you at the end of last session,
That's right.
but I think I was leaving. I had to leave fast, so.
All right. As you guys are traversing the desert, wary because you're very alert that there's another group out here, and you heavily suspect it might be Raz Kunan. I'll need you to go ahead and place your characters to the bottom right of the map that I just put you to.
We're
Or
still
that
on
I'm about. Sorry. Here. There you go.
bottom.
Bottom right of the
I
map,
was,
please.
I was gonna do something, but I don't wanna delay. I don't think that's gonna be necessary right now.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll leave that for later.
Oh, that's not me. Okay.
I know it looks like you, Zenith.
Zenith, your
It
twin's
actually
here.
does very look like me.
It is me!
How do I?
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Rodrigo's
It's your-
walking all the way over there because somebody kept farting and he's trying to get clear of it.
It's your long lost twin, Zenith.
I see
On
that.
the bottom right.
I must
bottom right
kill
corner.
her.
There we go. Found
Oh,
it.
I'm gonna
right, okay.
all Lysel on this shit. There can be only one.
And then Queen music starts.
What appears to be a
Here we
group
are.
of humanoids kind of traversing in your direction, and as they get closer, you recognize them immediately. They're Githyanki. And in fact, the one in the lead is one that Zith and Xanath both know
It's all we're saved.
by association.
You're
It's
not.
Zieri.
I would immediately tell him to shut the fuck up.
It's
That is
Zieri.
not our people.
I thought
Kavaz's commander.
I
The
thought
one
he had
who...
died.
No,
No,
Kavaz died.
Kavaz died.
Oh.
Zieri, not Ziri, not the guy who played a goblin. Zieri was the name of this commander that I kind of created for this beforehand, before he chose the same name. I'm like, well, that's going to get confusing. But now that Goblin's not in the party, so it shouldn't be confusing anymore. Zieri is the one who basically told Kavaz to go chase down the Githzerai for the case with the silver swords.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see her basically leading a contingent of people that are wary and a little worse for wear. And considering that you saw their ship crashing down, you have a pretty good idea of what had happened and why they're in the shape they're in right now.
I would suggest to the Githyanki only to go ahead and intercept, and especially the Zerai and Shin to stay behind.
I mean, I see
saw
some
I saw
merit in
Shin.
that.
I saw Shin starting to draw lines, so I felt like he'd be like, "Hey, everybody!" So I just feel like, no.
My hand just starts going up, and I go, "What?"
Mhm.
I'm not sure
It's your
who these people are.
peoples.
Yeah, that we're in a war with.
No, I know. I get that. I'm just
Oh, I
saying.
was telling Shin that.
Oh,
I'm like
I would-
looking.
I would pull us down behind this little hill that we're on. And maybe Al Hashim can have Al Hashim keep an eye out,
Absolutely.
and the two Githyanki can go.
If you think you can, I mean, I would say that our session senses are pretty. It's an owl after all, so they must be pretty sharp. But
I mean, he could straight up be on Xanath's
available,
shoulder.
you could. Ah, okay. So I think you wanted it to like soar around the area. So I was gonna say if you could like cast invisibility, it could be real close. So, but if the plan is like sending owl like on their shoulder, then it's perfectly fine. Okay, no problem.
I could just turn into a hawk.
Xanath is a Disney
I would-
princess?
I would say that any
Nice.
birds that are flying about a possibly hungry, distraught bunch of Gith would probably shoot down immediately. It's not a good idea.
Yeah,
You could shift
that's-
into a desert scorpion or something like that to help.
we don't want the drones to get fired out of the sky by wayward
So
aboriginal
throwing
spirits.
the owl on either Zith or Xanath's shoulder as a companion, I think would probably be the easier option.
Yeah, absolutely great.
Do that too.
She has her sword strapped to her back, actually, just in case that is unclear.
Okay.
Because
I've
that
got-
might change how this goes.
You see Zieri with her own sword as well.
Oh, she's got a silver
yeah.
sword too, huh?
Yeah. She's
Ooh,
a
we're in
Silver
a
Sword Knight.
we're a silver sword
Sisters,
fan club here.
it's the SSS.
We're definitely winning.
So two of her contingent follow her here, and she looks and eyes you and you both up and down.
Mhm.
She goes, "At last we found our sword seekers. We received word from one of the gate creatures that you had landed here. We found our way, unfortunately, discovering what the nature of this place is. And
It is a rusty, gassy.
trombone.
Thanks, husband. Hot and sandy asshole is what this place is.
See, I wasn't far off.
And as she's looking at you, she's like, and of those who survived the crash, and she sees the other ones back there. So what is the meaning of this? Why are the Kalakcha still alive and traveling with you? Where's
didn't-
Kavaz?
Vaz is dead. And they are traveling with us because they didn't have the sword. Something else did.
You didn't retrieve the sword from them?
They didn't have one to retrieve.
The case. Did you retrieve the case?
I did, and I got cursed for it.
But it wasn't.
It had nothing. It had nothing but musty papers in it.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Okay. I am very insightful. Hopefully, it works out for me.
Okay. So, while you're sitting there explaining that to her, you suddenly realize that she doesn't seem at all perturbed by the information that the case didn't contain the swords, and it starts to dawn on you that she already knew what was actually in that case.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see her brow start to furrow with anger after you told her that you saw what was in it. You can even see her beginning to reach for a weapon. You saw what was in the case then.
Now you fucked up.
It's popping off.
She'll remain silent.
If she draws her weapon, I'm attacking.
Can I?
If they're attacking, I'm casting fireball to help my
I was
friends.
gonna say. I was ready to pop off this entire fucking time. That's why I'm back here.
I'm reddening my front flap.
Okay.
That
so
means something completely
euphemism?
different.
Gonna
you wanna
say, what the fuck?
with
I
that,
know it's-
I'm going to
Yeah.
go ahead and start this here. With that insight check, though, I'm going to go ahead and allow you the opportunity to go ahead and give a motion to Xana, or to Zith also, that you realize that there's about to be a fight, and you two are going to be allowed a surprise round before we roll for initiative.
Okay.
All
Damn it, I
right.
knew I should have said
But
say
at
something
this
to the
time-
owl.
But before you take your surprise round, she's going to go ahead and say out loud to the rest of her group, "Kalakcha! They've turned against the will of Vlakith. Bring me their heads."
Ooh. I will wear your beads in my hair.
Go ahead and everyone and start rolling initiatives, and then you two get your surprise round before we start on those initiatives.
Why it's not-
No fuck.
Ah,
I
okay.
do say that, by the way. I will wear your beads in my hair.
I don't understand why at the other table my high dex character always rolls lows in initiative, and this low dex character always rolls high.
It
I have
happens.
absolutely no dex. So,
I don't know how
like,
Turd keeps getting fucking nat 20s on his
I,
goddamn
I
initiative
don't
rolls.
know. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
he rolls nat 20s on his initiative, so it fucks up all of his attack rolls.
Everything
Yeah.
else, yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna
so
also
bad.
I'm gonna put something else down here so you understand why it is that I'm gonna be slightly changing the initiatives of these guys when I roll it. Zieri has something on her head.
Sounds like cheating to me.
ooh,
Can-
she's
can
not
I
wearing
ask
beads.
you-
She's wearing
can
a
I ask you
fancy
something?
crown.
She's wearing a fancy crown that
Yeah.
has a bunch of eyes ringed around it.
I will
Can-
wear that in my hair.
Dibs.
So when I roll the
Okay.
initiatives, I'm gonna have to remember this, and I'm gonna adjust it accordingly. She gets a +2 on her initiative, and everyone else in her party gets a +1.
DM, could you please mark the token that is similar to Zenith's so we don't like
Start attacking
get
that.
the wrong character
Yeah.
out in the middle of an area spell?
Sure, I will
Like-
put this yellow dot on it so we know that's the fake Xanath. But
Great,
you're gonna be at a
thanks.
point where she's gonna be fighting her alone, and you're like, I don't know the difference between you two. Like, shoot her, she's the real one.
Oh god, it's the Spider-Man meme.
Mhm.
I would just be like, out of everyone in our party, who would you like to sleep with?
Oh.
And then she goes, Muscle
Yeah.
Daddy. And
Mhm.
then we're just like, we know who it
Uncle
is.
Beanie Daddy.
Haha, that's the real one.
Beanie
That's
Daddy.
the secret password.
Yep. Muscle Genie Daddy.
Oh my god.
Daddy. Let's see. Genie Muscle Daddy?
It'll
Genie
be
Muscle
it'll be Al Hashim. Which one of these makes your genie the most uncomfortable?
Daddy.
That one just hasn't stopped looking at my junk this entire time.
That one's staring at me like I'm a piece of meat and drooling. That's the one.
She's not that bad, for fuck's sake.
That's how you make her sound.
Probably in the heat of battle, might be.
Okay. I mean, haven't you guys played BG3?
No.
Come on.
Nope.
Yeah.
Rude.
Yeah, and patch
Negative.
8 just drop it, and I just start a new campaign. And Blade Singer has unique spell animations, spellcasting animations.
I have
Well,
not.
they're making there some side company is making a full crossover mod to play Strahd.
Oh,
Wait, is that true?
Yep. They're making a full conversion mod. There you go.
I am
For
so
That's
very
pretty
BG3.
awesome.
about that.
Link
And when
this
you're ready to play
because we're-
BG3, let me know. I will play with you.
I'd
It's
love to see a
literally
mod that lets you play Torment Planescape. That would be fucking awesome.
I
Torment
definitely
is
want
awesome.
to play that game.
Torment is awesome.
I even
You
found a
can play-
polyamory mod, so you can have, relationships with multiple people.
Oh yeah,
instead of
that's
one or two.
great right there.
Yep, it's so good.
mandatory.
Yep.
All right, so first off, I'm going to go ahead and take a turn from both Zith and Xanath. So whichever one of you wants to go first, whoever has the higher initiative can go first on the bonus round.
Xanath.
That's me for a change. Holy shit. Okay, there we go. Oh, it is. Damn. Why you roll so low, my dude?
Bro, I've been rolling like shit on my initiatives.
Okay. So this is the head bitch in charge.
That's Ziri, yes.
Okay,
She
cool.
has a knight along with her and a Gish, which are two very powerful Githyanki
Yep.
classes.
Let's see. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do a spell first, I think, maybe. It's bonus action? Maybe. Um, maybe not. That's an action. Damn it. That would help. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. I cast Guiding Bolt, but I also draw the sword.
You do what now? Guiding bolt?
I Guiding Bolt and I draw my sword.
That is a hit.
It better be fucking hitting. Okay. Do we want to put some stank on it? I say yes. So we'll do 30 points of damage.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That was only a level 5.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, and then I move because I'm within hitting range. 10, but then I also can't hit her myself. And now I'm good.
All right, and then Xanath.
You mean
I
Zith?
just did
I'm
it.
sorry, Zith. Zith.
All right.
Excuse me.
That guy right there. Bonus action. I'm going to Giant's Might.
I think you get pluses for Guiding Bolt. On a hit.
Advantage.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, it's get advantage.
Oh, so
So-
she's okay. She got hit with that thing.
Yeah. That's why I did it.
Yeah, I know that's why you did it.
So that, and then where'd it go? There it is. All right. This guy. We'll see. First attack is gonna be bam. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay.
You don't need advantage when you have a 23
Yeah,
to
should
hit.
roll again. Maybe you could have crit.
Plus no, she attacked this guy. Or that one.
No,
so.
I didn't.
Oh,
no,
you
I
attacked
didn't.
this one? Oh, okay.
I attacked
Yeah.
head bitch in charge.
She attacked Ziri, and that's who you're swinging at right now.
That's Ziri?
That's
Yeah.
Ziri.
Oh.
Not my dangle gopper.
Oh, okay, cool. Then why not? Sure. Nope, not a
Not your
crit.
dingle hopper?
No, my
So
my
Roll a hit.
Yeah.
dangle dopper.
So
Some weird
16
euphemisms going on here.
plus a D8. So 19 damage.
16 was your first hit.
Yeah, no. That's
You had advantage.
I had advantage, so that's why I rolled the second one.
I Okay. Oh, okay.
This person right here that is within 10 feet of me is Ziri, right?
Yeah, that's Ziri.
And they were hit with a guiding bolt.
Yes.
So my first attack would have been an advantage.
Yes.
That's why he rolled
So
the
that's why
second.
that's you right. The 19. The 19 was the second roll for the
Yep.
advantage. Got it.
Yep.
You're trying to see if you can get the critical. And then you did 16. You do an extra 1d8 on top of it with
Yes. Giant's
what's the
Might.
effect of that? Giant's Might. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Which he should be bigger now.
Yep, bigger.
He's a big boy.
We'll put him right there.
Mhm.
And then I'll go second attack, 17.
Nope.
All right.
You still have advantage.
Third attack is 31.
Nope, it goes off the first hit.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
That one
first
hits.
attack.
That's 10
yeah,
points.
31 hits.
So yeah, that's action, bonus action, and then I will
Yep, okay.
5, 10 right here. And that'll be my turn.
All right. So Crix, it's your turn now.
Really?
And look, you have pretty good lineup for the head bitch in charge to, like, Iron Man that bitch.
Wait, why are there two Xanaths?
That's why I asked him to.
It's a joke.
Which
It's a
one's
joke,
the wrong
guys.
one?
It's a joke.
You're gonna have to pick out which one.
No,
You get to
no,
make a
I'm just gonna
decision.
fire blindly. Damn it, where'd my other screen go? Oh, there. Okay, that's right. All right, guys, it's time to light them up, and I will be firing at Imposter Xanath with lightning launchers. What's the distance here? Do I need to draw a line?
Just to confirm, Imposter Xanath is not the main chick that everyone's been attacking.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not.
No,
No,
no.
the
it's
one
the-
in front of her is the
That
main
one.
bitch.
Oh, okay, not Imposter Xanath. Okay,
No.
all right.
You could.
I think I have at least a 60 range on this bad boy.
Well,
You can take 5 steps forward if you need to.
yeah.
I will take.
You probably
So that's
should
my
because of the
fire rest,
diagonals.
All right. Okay, all right. I move. It's hard to see on this map. A couple steps forward, and I shoot main bitch, not Imposter Xanath, with some lightning launchers. Does a
Yeah, that
30
hits.
hit,
Yes, it hits.
and I'll be adding a D6 to that, please. Not terrible.
We can hear the singing.
Second attack, lightning launcher. Does
Yeah.
a 25 hit.
Jesus fucking Christ. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh,
What?
you don't even want to know what I'm about to fucking pop off with.
You are gonna be so. You better start injecting.
What? I'm
something
confused.
into
What,
them.
Eric? Why are you upset?
He's just not surprised. He's not used to us hitting this often.
Oh, I'm gonna roll damage then. You haven't said it missed.
Yeah,
No, that
go ahead,
hits.
hit your damage. That hits.
Hit that bitch! I want to do
All right.
crown!
19
I
is
come in and
the minimum
Iron
so
Man
far.
blast her to the face, and that's my turn.
So 20 points of lightning altogether for that round.
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ.
That's not terrible for me.
Not bad.
Where did you get the Sons of Anarchy version of Down to the River to Pray?
This is from the Wasteland 3 soundtrack. That game. They do a lot of really, really cool songs that make for great battle music for this kind of setting.
I
I
stand
can't
by
hear
what I
anything.
said.
Alright, so
Sinners, let's go down. Let's go down. Don't you wanna go down? Sinners, let's go down. Down to the river to pray.
alright, so I need everyone that's back there with the rest of the group.
Wait, isn't it Xanath's turn?
No. Xanath does not go. You guys got a surprise round, but you
That's-
guys are not at the start of it. That's
That's
just make a guess.
Wrong.
Right,
Oh.
Hugo, do you want to take care of this one?
So yeah, I do appreciate if we understand what's going on. So we can see them casting the spell, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So that's counterspell.
That's interesting. Hold on 1 second. Go ahead
Oh.
and click your counterspell. You're going to use it.
Is he going to counterspell the counterspell?
Yeah.
Someone can.
Ah.
Mm.
Yeah, but
Unfortunately,
do understand that I'm casting at 5th level.
What's that?
Do understand that I'm casting it at 5th level. If they are casting at will, it's probably at base level. So they have to make this DC.
Don't worry, I'm gonna counterspell his counterspell.
A lot of counterspelling going on, guys.
By the
Let's
way,
not say anything
the
we
DC
can't take
is wrong
back.
here. The DC is actually 19 for my spells. I don't know why it's showing 18. If you look at my character sheet, you'll see it's 19, but I don't know why it's showing 18. Go figure.
1 second. Or within 60 feet of you.
Also, where it says counterspell 2 a day, it says it's at 5th. Abjuration 5.
Oh, so it's an ability, not necessarily a spell.
Yeah, they kind of set it up. I was going with what was on the base for the creature. Wait a minute. So if counterspell requires 60 feet, are you within 60 feet of the guy that's doing? You're not within 60 feet of the Gish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so can't
Yeah, no,
counterspell
never
that.
mind then. Yeah, no. So that fireball is gonna.
Don't worry, I'll counterspell it because I got more than 60 feet.
Yours is more than 60 feet?
Yeah.
I have spell sniper.
Oh my god, I fucking hate you.
So
I have 120 feet.
suck 1,000 dicks, Eric.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of dicks.
All right.
It would
All
take
at
me at least
once?
3 days to get through that many.
Or is it one right after the other? Logistically, this is important.
You can do
Yeah,
Since
multiple.
I'm over 60 feet, he can't counterspell me.
No, that's true. Okay, so it's not this one that's doing the counterspell either. It was one that would be in the back, but they're not within 60 feet either.
They
And now that
counterspelled
I
me
saw that
instead.
there's a range on that. Now I saw no, they can't counterspell at all because there's a range on
No,
it.
it was-
And
So, like, he was doing a thing.
It was a bit.
all right,
It was a
so
joke.
in order to counterspell the fireball, which was cast at a higher level, it was cast at a 6th level slot.
Okay.
So
only
I
using
think
it
there
now
has
as
to
a
be a
fourth.
save on that, right?
Yeah, it's DC plus the spell's level.
10 plus 6.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on.
You make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus 6.
Yeah.
On
Let me-
success.
me pull it up. Spellcasting ability. Okay, so that would be like my spell attack. So I will do one of my cantrips.
Because you do it better than I do.
Make sure the dagger.
I feel like it would be applicable in this situation.
23.
Yeah, that's gonna go ahead and counter that. I fucking hate you.
Oh, wait, so I didn't lose my spell slot, right? I never got to cast counter spells.
Yeah.
No, you never casted it.
You're
Too
good.
far
I
away.
had 3.
But he didn't actually cast the spell.
I'm gonna hide behind the wall of dead bards.
I'm gonna build a wall of dead bards.
Do we even have a bard to
Nope.
kill repeatedly?
Nope.
Damn.
No, you don't.
The only one that's died in this party is you.
Yeah, we have a cleric that could die.
I'll allow it.
All right. Well, the gift is gonna go ahead and attempt to step up. Are you gonna go ahead and do your reaction there, Nigel?
It depends on where she's gonna step up.
She's gonna go ahead and attempt to move further, but I just don't want to keep clicking and moving it back and forth.
If
while
she's
you
gonna
play
try and
it.
go around me and get to Xanath, then yeah, I'll stop her.
Okay. Yeah, that's what she's shooting for.
All right.
Stopping her
So
right here, or stopping her back here, or where?
yeah, we'll stop her over there.
You can flank your own buddy.
That's a miss.
Okay.
I assume that's a
She
miss.
gets around. That is a miss. Yeah. No, her armor class is higher than 13. Thank you. All right.
Just so everybody's aware, I do have resurrection now, but it's not a battle resurrection. It takes an hour.
Yep.
So I
And you
can't
don't have to
die.
cover him assault.
You can't cast it on yourself.
Yeah. I know because I'll be dead. I'm just saying, this is reason why I shouldn't die.
Just one thing. Our Hashim is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be here, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Remember, if you get surrounded, teleport away.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
know.
the Githyanki Knight comes over here, and
Probably
he's
won't. She's a stubborn asshole, but she knows.
the Githyanki Knight is now flanking you with his Gish there, Nigel.
Okay.
My turn's coming though, so I can flank on her.
Miss. Oh, wait, that one
One
hits.
misses. Okay.
Okay.
Take 30 damage. Actually, sorry, you've got that shroud thing.
Look at
don't you?
displacement. Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it
so
would
it
be
is
a
that.
miss.
Yeah.
That's also a miss.
Great.
I will clarify one thing for you, Eric.
Yes.
My spell sniper actually doesn't work on counterspell, but
Oh, so
but my meta magic does.
Yeah.
Which makes it distant spell. So I just gotta burn a sorcery point is all.
okay, you please bring your sorcery point
Yep.
because
Done.
I want to make this as fair as possible and also as difficult as possible. I want to kill at least one of you.
Yay!
You already have done that.
I want to do it again.
Success!
I got blood.
He got
I
a
got the
taste
of
for it.
blood.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm like, that's
It's like
great.
a
I
shot.
He earned his red
Like
wings.
Team, your turn.
Force cage.
It's like a bear once they eat human meat.
What does Force Cage do?
I'm gonna print it out.
All right, please.
You recognize that the first hit is always free. It's the second one that you're gonna have to pay for.
I've heard that.
It's a drug reference, Eric.
As soon cheesesteak.
Either he's ignoring us.
I'm trying to read the Force Cage thing so I know if
How
it's.
dare
got a
you
save or
try
not.
to read and
Yeah, how dare
operate
I
this
try to read-
game while we throw
no.
jokes your
I'm
way?
gonna ignore you until I'm done reading this. Thank you.
Don't like that.
How big are you making it, Rodrigo?
Enough to fully trap this, like the 10 feet version, because I don't want them like looking outside the cage. I want them totally trapped until we can deal with the minions. Obviously, this is the big boss that must have some information, so we must leave them for last. We can clear up this.
If you make it a 10-foot
spell
cage,
is
it gets both of those.
It looks like the spell save DC is only on things trying to use magical means to escape it.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no save. They're like fully locked. Both of these
The big level spell.
completely locked down.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's just fucking great. Okay.
So
Yeah.
these two are locked in.
Yeah, and I'm bonus action gonna do something. Just let me check the range of the spell to make sure I'm not screwing up because it's too many spells to cast with Cartomancer and you can't memorize them all. Just let me check here. Right.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. It doesn't even have a concentration.
Yeah, it doesn't.
That's just fucked up. It's like, and stay.
You are in timeout.
Can't find Flame Strike. Where is Flame Strike? Got it. That's 60 feet range. That's not gonna work.
Fucking
Okay,
summon bonfire right in the middle of the motherfucker. Create
Lightning
bonfire.
I was gonna, but I'm assuming if they can get out, so spells also can get in, so I can hit them while they're inside the
Prison
boss cage,
should-
right?
That's
Let me
fine.
read it.
Cast into or out from.
Hmm?
It says creating a solid barrier that prevents any matter from passing through it and blocking any spells cast into or out from.
Yeah, so
So you guys
that's-
can't cast spells or attack the creatures inside.
Nope.
Yeah, but they also can get out.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my movement.
Can you
to
draw the box
run up-
where it is? Because that's
Yeah, sure, of course. Wait, sorry. Can't undo this. erased Owl Hashim as well. Here, dandelion. It's not perfect, but I think it like gets an idea.
Okay.
And Owl Hashim, okay, so I gotta move, and then Owl Hashim is gonna give the help action to Zeph. Moving towards here. That's it for my turn. And Al Hashim's providing help.
All right, Val, your turn.
All right.
You snaky bastard.
We're not going to be doing the greater invisibility thing this time. Just FYI, turd.
Okay.
I think he liked that as a perk, not as a necessity.
You know, I mean, it was super nice not dying in that last big fight.
Almost taking no damage.
Yeah, I got really lucky there. Well, I guess it wasn't luck. It was through your hard work.
Zith killed a man and died almost.
Zip killed a guy. Yeah, I saw that.
Probably lay low for a couple minutes.
No,
You're
I'm gonna
wanted
kill
for
more
murder.
people.
You're going to need to give me a 20-foot radius.
Oh wait, is that
thingamabob.
Anchorman? Did I miss an Anchorman thing?
Yeah, it was
That was an
was an
Anchorman
Anchorman thing.
thing.
Eric, I'm going to need a circle.
An 80-foot circle.
Not an
Jesus.
80-foot circle, but
Okay, hold on a second. What color do you want? I got
Red.
green, yellow, blue, red.
If it's fireball red.
I'm
no, it's not
reserving
fireball.
red.
Yellow's fine. Actually, blue.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Blue.
Is it yellow
That's
sand?
Why'd you have to do that after I dragged it over?
Is
Now
it
I
yellow
gotta go
snow?
and drag another one over for you.
That sucks.
Oh wow, it sucks to be the DM.
You
Oh.
want to give me control on it then?
Wow.
Yes, I'm about to.
Wow.
There you go. You've got control of it, so you should be able to size it up and put it where you're gonna put it.
Wom.
In the next. This-
I'm really weirded out that none of you are doing Darude in the middle of the desert.
No, I'm not gonna do Darude. I fucking hate that song.
I was
What's that?
I was
I'm
trying.
saving that for when you guys are
Listen.
flying on dragons.
Listen, I have something that's gonna come up, and it's gonna be perfect. Okay.
There's one.
I was
And did
saving
you
it.
listen to the song I sent to you yet?
I did, and it really does not fit this to me.
Not you. You're not Shin.
Oh, sorry. I know you sent me another one, and I was like, this really does not fit at all the theme of battle for me.
So
It's not letting me resize it. That's why I'm having.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
I actually forgot you sent me.
How big? How big do you need it to be there?
Was it Smash Mouth? You can tell me.
No, it was Wheeler Walker.
Somebody once
Jr.
told me.
It was Creed.
It's one more.
With arms wide open.
Oh yeah, who the fuck?
Ooh,
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
that's a great
Yeah.
I'm
song.
gonna listen to that. I'm gonna listen to that later.
Where's
It
the
might
radio
make it
thing?
into my DJ set. You never know.
Yeah, I bet it will.
You should definitely listen to it before. No, listen to it. No, never mind.
Okay,
Do
so
you?
Storm Sphere going down right there.
Oh, you know that song? Do you, Nigel?
I don't even know what you're talking. We were making Creed jokes.
Oh,
I thought that's what
Never
you guys
mind.
were talking about.
nope,
It is now.
It should be.
it wasn't. But
There's always time for Creed.
I'm gonna copy the link and send it to you.
There we go.
It's a banana
so
phone.
Storm
It
Sphere-
better be banana
Storm
phone.
Sphere is
It's
up.
not
Ring,
banana
ring,
phone.
ring, 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 ring.
Banana phone.
Storm Sphere.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
So each creature in the sphere, when it appears, must succeed on a strength saving throw.
You pop into wow.
What's the DC?
I think it's 17, 16.
Isn't it 18?
No, not for me.
Wow. Okay, one so far.
Why show him up?
The Kish is not. No, sorry, that's a knight, not a Kish.
I mean, just tap another thing that requires a save.
Yep. And he makes a save too. So the knight and one of the warriors makes their save.
You
Yeah,
rolled
so 16 is my save.
5 things.
Why do you have a psychic? What's the?
I just posted that to see the save because I wasn't sure what my
Yes,
save
why I
was.
had 5 things? There are 5 creatures that are caught in the middle of that storm sphere.
Okay, so it is 2d6 bludgeoning damage for those that fail. So 4. The space becomes difficult
Just the
terrain.
boy.
I'm gonna move this to the back.
Sweet boy.
There we go.
And then I'll use my bonus action to reach out and touch someone with a lightning bolt.
Faith.
Reach out and touch.
You can cast lightning bolt as a bonus action.
Hand.
No, it's a lightning bolt from the storm sphere.
Oh, okay.
Make this world a better place.
And
Yeah,
it just
you
uses a ranged
can.
spell attack, so I'm just going to use firebolt or something.
Are they knocked prone by the strength thing, or what's going on with that?
They take bludgeoning damage.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, it's either they succeed or they take bludgeoning damage. Alright, and then I will do I'll do a ray of frost. That's a miss.
Was that basically the lightning attack from the storm sphere?
Yep.
Okay, got it.
So I'm gonna take a couple steps back. Actually, I'm gonna take a couple steps forward.
Dosey do.
And my turn.
All right. So, is it a start a turn or end a turn that they have to deal with this shit again?
No, it just makes this place difficult terrain. So there's slow half speed inside.
Okay. So it's the Starseer's turn next.
Yeah. And if they end their turn in there, that's it.
Well, that was abrupt.
Sorry. Well, it played like for the 4th time, so I was changing the thing for this.
Yeah, I can't hear any BGM at all for some reason. Don't know.
I think it's being played through the jukebox on
It's being
in
played
roll
through
20.
jukebox.
Roll 20.
Yeah,
So
but
you
it
go into
says
your roll 20 settings, and it will. You can change and configure there.
let me check this audio video guys.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got a little bit of time.
There's a master music volume level under audio and video chat in the settings.
I just had to press refresh here because it was for some reason the side menu was not responding. Thanks. I'm gonna check this master music volume. It's at 100% volume. For some reason, it's not working. Never mind. Let it be. Maybe next time it's gonna work. It was working till last session.
Okay, so he goes invisible. Xanath, it's your turn.
Cool. 5-foot step here. Should still be within a threat range and thus not invoking an attack of opportunity.
Correct.
And since my sword is already out, I'm gonna swing at the bitch. With advantage because we're flanking. Not that it looks like it matters. Does that hit?
Yes, that hits. And you did. Okay, you got a 17 for your roll. You did not get a critical. Got it. Yeah,
Yep.
you hit though.
That should definitely persuade her not to be fucking with my common law husband in front of her.
Your twin.
Yeah. He
Anything
may
else?
not like me, but he's stuck with me, cunt. Just whack at her.
Wow.
Hey, I say the same thing to bitches around you, husband.
Anything
It's
else?
not, let's see, do I have is how hurt is Zith looking?
Not.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you took a hit, didn't you?
No, no, he didn't take a hit
Oh.
because he has that cloak of displacement.
Oh, okay. Hold on then. That's an action. Mm, this is a cantrip. That's an action. Damn it. Um, Diaz is also an action. That would be interesting. Okay, I think I'm good right now then.
Shin, it's your turn.
Yay. Okay. So I am going to be moving.
Got
Move,
absolutely
move.
terrifying. is
Why
what
can't
Shin
I
does.
move?
I don't know. Why can't you move?
Are you
I
on
don't
the
know.
right clicker? If you're on the hand clicker, you won't move.
Yeah, you're on the measuring tool, genius.
I'm on the measuring tool. That's why.
Are you
Okay.
high?
So
How many stones did you take this morning?
I'm going to go 10 feet forward and then 20 feet up. I think that was where I measured.
Okay.
So hard not when I don't have the. Okay, 10, 20. Okay. Then
And then
I'm going to cast Firestorm. And when I get up there, I'm going to pull out 2 lightning bugs out of my pocket. And I'm going I'm going to yell out Agni surprise and start waving the lightning bugs around like they're glow sticks.
Okay, so your Terry Crews got it.
And I'm gonna just be
Walk my way downtown.
humming Duade Firestorm. That's Sandstorm, but yes, but it's Firestorm.
Rude.
Firestorm.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast the first 10-foot square on these people.
Which
I
people?
don't think you can reach this
Doesn't hurt 'em,
big
they're
area
inside a
for
Yeah,
cage.
they're inside of a magical cage that can't be penetrated with your spells. Nice try.
Oh.
Hence the box.
Okay.
That's why there's
Hence
this.
the box.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm aiming it at all of these
At
people.
fake.
All of these
bitch.
people.
Well, if
Oh.
It's gonna hurt Zenith if you hit. with
I'm
fake
gonna hit.
Zenith.
I'm gonna hit too many people, and I'm not gonna get.
Yeah.
It's a really big spell. I get 10-foot cubes of firestorm.
Oh.
So I'm basically going to make a line, and also try to envelop all these guys.
Mm.
Okay. So we'll just say there's a whole firestorm in that area where you can see everyone at.
Yes.
Okay. It's only temporary. It does not last for a round or 10. Or sorry, it doesn't last for 10 rounds or anything.
No, it's instant.
It
Okay.
does not say how long it lasts.
it's instant.
It says
Duranius.
instantaneous. Yeah.
Okay. Up to 10-foot cubes. You can wish. Each cube must have at least one face adjacent to the face of the cube, so it has to be all collected together. But that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's-
You can kind
that-
of shape it how you
That's
want.
what I was.
I get it. All right, so they must make a dexterity saving throw, or they take 10 fire damage on a field save, half as much On a successful one. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
Not bad for a drink spell, right?
I half
Merry
expected you to go Moonbeam. Alright, so the knight, who's now having a really bad fucking day. Let's see, dexterity save.
Shin. You can
Yes.
do 10 by
Yeah.
10, right?
Yes.
So I would. Never mind.
10-foot cubes.
You. Nope. Never mind.
One makes it.
And the
Take half
spells,
damage.
and it's off of my spell save DC, right?
Which is right there.
Or-
16.
DC shows 16.
It's
I need to
17.
know. Okay, well, one still made it though because they got a 20.
Okay,
So, I need to know the damage, please.
rolling.
All right. So, 6. Fucking Christ, Shen.
Very mid.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
You don't need to see his damage. He can go on his way.
Do you know the way?
And by the way, I'm still like raving as all these.
Oh no, he took the mushroom. Took the mushrooms. The weird desert mushrooms.
I don't know if anyone watched last week's my episode, but they got teleported into Neverwinter, and I made it so that way in Neverwinter bards are called jesters or jackoffs,
Nice.
and there is a bard store called the Jackoff's Jigs, and our resident bard decided to go there because he needed a new instrument because his broke.
Mm-hmm.
And it was populated by 30 to 40 bards who all collectively were doing Darude Sandstorm.
Nice. That's
Fucking
just what Eric wants to hear because he loves it so much.
It is not what I want to hear.
And there is a multi-class druid bard, Rave Mother, who gives out magic mushrooms.
Give me.
You know, I caught
Okay.
you. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago.
Is there anything else you're doing, Shen?
Nope,
I'm
that's
not
gonna be
sure. I remember that.
Okay, it is Ziari's turn.
That happened last week, that's why.
As a bonus action, she's going to use an astral step in order to try to get out of
Charisma
this thing.
save.
I know. Hold on a second. There. Yeah, she's just gonna do that.
Ooh, lemon poppy seed cake.
Yeah, she has legendary resistance. $25, $30. Okay. So she can just get on the other side of Xanath there. Xanath does a 31 hit.
Fuck you.
Wow. I'm going to take that as a no.
As if you don't have your reaction, right?
Nope.
Gotcha.
15 slashing. Does a 20 hit.
Yes.
Be glad it wasn't a crit.
Another 15. Yeah.
Or else
she's
you would-
got- She has the Githyanki Silver Sword also and has the Vorpal effect. So that's 30 damage from Ziari
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And she already used her bonus action, so she can't really do much else except move, but she's going to stay there for the time being. Alright, the Githyanki
And
Warrior's
Al-
turn.
Can Al Hashim provide flanking?
He can do an assist, but I don't think he can
Okay.
flank.
Okay. That's fine.
If you attack her, she's flanked.
Yeah, she's flanked with your big guy there. The Kishes. Or the Gishes. Alright, this warrior is currently in rough terrain. He's going to go. He's going to actually double move. So he's going to move 15 feet in order to get out of that spot there. And now he's out of the ring, so he should be able to move another 30 feet for a rush action. That's 5, 15, 20, 30. And he doesn't look too badly hurt. The other two that are about to move, though, are like extremely wounded. They're bloodied. So 15,
Oh,
10,
I don't like them anyways.
20, 25, 30. 15, 15, 20, 25, 30. Zith, it's your turn.
All right. I'll move here. It's not leaving combat with that person. Actually, I'll
No,
move
they got the force cage, so they can't do anything about it.
No, I'll move here instead. That way I can attack this one down here. Alright. Bonus action.
Remember, you got help from all Hashim, so you get advantage roll.
Okay. I will remember that as Zith sees Xanith get attacked by that moron with the silver swords. He's going to let out a blood-curdling like roar of some sort as he enters a rage.
Roger.
And I will attack her.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll initiative. I was trying to move a thing around.
So that's going to be 32 technically. That hits.
Actually, you have advantage, don't you, because of Al Hashim?
Oh yeah, I can do that. So let's do...
Maybe you can crit.
Nope. So we'll do 30, and then that's 16. And hold on, I'm new to the rage thing. It's been a while since I played one. So plus 2 damage. So that's 18, plus I'm going to throw a d8 on there. 7.
Please bring in the
So
Oh,
that's...
yeah, you took a level of barbarian, I
can-
forgot.
Yeah,
But
so
you,
that's...
Yeah.
you can rage. Can you rage while wearing heavy armor?
It doesn't say I can't. I can't take like the barbarian's like armor feat. That's all.
Okay.
Is that 37 damage you just dealt?
Hold on.
35.
Not 37 damage.
35 damage.
I see. Oh, the 14. I'm sorry. No. Okay. I was thinking the 14 was damage from the glaive. I forgot that was the advantage attack. Okay. So that's 16 plus 7.
Plus 2 for the rage.
Nope, I don't get the 2. That's all.
Oh, is that
You don't
level
get to
2 bonus?
No, because I'm wearing heavy armor.
Oh, okay.
So 23 total damage?
For your first attack.
Yeah, for my first attack.
Okay.
Action. And then we'll go 22,
Yes, that hits.
9, 14 does not. I assume.
No, 14 does not hit.
That's action, that's bonus action. And then that's it.
All right, Crix, your turn.
Don't you attack 3 times now, you said?
That was 3.
Oh, you use your bonus action. Got it.
All right. Is the main bitch still alive? She is still alive, huh?
Sure here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
I
alive.
see her. All right. Well, she's
She wants
getting
to be
another
silver
lightning
sword.
launcher thrown at her.
There it is.
Son of a bitch.
Nope.
All right. Second attack. Does a 20 hit?
20 hits.
And I'll add a d6 to that.
Zap zap.
Pew! 15 lightning.
She was ready for the first one, but not the second one.
Jesus. Okay.
Took out
Anything
my
else?
little screwdriver, made a slight adjustment. Nope, that is it. I'm gonna stay way back here.
Iron Man.
Okay, the
Iron
Gish is
Man
gonna head around here.
does whatever Iron Man does.
That person just stepped out of your range, Zenith.
Oh, yeah. I get to wacky wacky
Okay, go ahead.
on the.
Wacky tobacco.
Hey, that's
You
what I'm
hit.
talking.
Ouch. Okay, she's gonna go ahead and head over here in order to flank Zeth.
Shut up, dude.
We're gonna make a chain flanking now.
It's not that funny.
It's kind of funny. Wait, what are we talking about?
Can you not hear the tone of the DM? He's being very serious right now.
No, I'm
Super
trying to
serial.
scroll up this thing. I have to shrink all of these friggin' character sheets down just so I can see what's going on the map, and then I have to open one up each time I'm doing it.
Yeah.
May I suggest you to organize all the character sheets in a single monitor and leave like the battlefield?
He's only got the one monitor.
I've only got one
Sorry
monitor.
about that.
Yeah, I'm using my
thought-
laptop for this.
Okay, sorry about that.
All right, so
It's fine.
Uh,
One monitor? What is this, 1995?
20 hits, I assume now.
Yeah.
Okay, so that ends your.
Oh wait, no.
Your shroud.
Yeah, the 20 does. That's right, because that was the first roll.
Because he's flanking. Yep.
Okay.
So that one's going to end your shrouded effect. So you just took 23 damage.
Wait a second. The attacks made. No. Right. Sorry, I'm done.
And,
the flanking.
You average up, correct?
I average up.
Okay, so that's 14.
14. Does the barbarian have psychic damage? I thought it was only physical damage that they reduced.
The Gith half psychic damage.
Ah, okay, good point. Yes, I forgot about that. Thank you. 23 hits.
Yep. So 7 plus 13, 20.
Mhm.
And that's
So
a miss.
19 hit. All right. That was the Gish's turn. It's the Knight's turn. That is not the Knight's sheet. This is not the Knight's sheet. Here's the Knight's sheet.
It's not the night sheet you've been looking for.
Maybe it is.
Okay, so the one that's trapped in the force cage is gonna attempt to leave. I believe he has that ability. Let me double check though.
If he's a Gith Yankee, he should have Misty Step.
Misty Step. Yep, he does. And he has that 3 times per day.
Must be nice.
Okay, so I have to make is a wisdom save against that?
Charisma.
Charisma.
Charisma save.
19.
Okay.
This is 19.
Why
He
is
hits
he
it.
got?
You gotta be kidding me.
So nice, he did it twice.
Why is he special extra gift and we're not?
He poofs right here.
Enemy gift.
This one's going to go ahead and go 15 for his half movement, and then he's going to go ahead and 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Okay. So he's going to go ahead and over there. The one that's flanking you right now, Christina Lynn, is going to go ahead and attack.
Oh, yay.
26 hit.
Yes.
You take 16 plus 4, that's a total of 20 damage.
Dick.
I assume, well, no, it does a 20 hit because he's flanking you.
Yes.
You take 11 plus 3, that's another 14 damage on top of that.
Oh, she is not looking good.
The one that's up north. Good.
That no, that one right there. We'll just that'll go to this chick right here. Actually, no, I can't right now. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay, so
Yeah, you can't do it because you're raging.
Yeah.
Is it a spell ability?
It
Because
it's
otherwise, I'm pretty sure you
it's
can.
not
Because if you
it's not something I'm gonna argue right now. It's something that I'll figure out outside. So
okay,
The one up there actually did he already did a bonus. Sorry, he already did an action. He double moved for his turn, so he can't do anything. Alishim, it is your turn.
okay. So for my action, I'm gonna conjure fiends. No, it's yeah, summon fiends. So
Oh boy. Okay. Which one are you getting? A demon devil or a Yugoloth?
let me read real quick because as I told you, there's a lot of spells now. Can It's getting difficult to memorize them all, even the ones that are written. So fiendish spirit. It's the
You know what? I've got my compendium actually
no,
working
it's
now,
a
so let me
demon.
double check that.
Yeah, that's the demon.
All right, let me see here.
is oh, da, 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 da.
One second there. I'm gonna go ahead and assign it to you now that I'm actually able to load it up.
Nice.
Does this require concentration? Do you lose the force cage?
Force cage is not concentration.
All right, you now have it, and then you have several attacks that are dependent on whichever one you went with. So if you went with demon, he's got a bite attack,
Yes, I just
and he
got
has
the
death
stat
throws.
sheet. Yes, that's precisely why I got the demon because of that. So, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna flame strike, hitting three of them.
The guys
And
that are they aren't looking hot anyway, so yeah, that probably is a smart maneuver right there.
Aren't looking hot. Is that a pun?
just let me print. I'm not sure I understand. Anyway, just let me print. Flame strike. I mean, copy and paste flame strike here.
Compendium.
So, flame strike. So that's 10-foot radius, which is enough to hit the three of them. So it's a dex saving throw, and
Did
they
you say
take
this is a
46.
bonus action?
Yeah, from hit the mace
Okay.
from the Cartomancer.
What's the save on this thing? It's your normal spell save.
Dex. Yeah, it's my spell save. Dex save DC 19.
All right.
I will just roll the damage right now. So that's 46 fire, and that's 46 radiant. First number is for fire, second number is for radiant.
1 second.
Yeah, they eat it all.
And then the knights also. How big is this thing? 10-foot radius. 40
Yeah,
foot.
and 40 foot high and 20 foot, 10 foot radius.
I'm trying to decide here for a second. Give me 1 second here. Okay, well, this guy's at the 15-foot mark if you're taking this as your pinpoint for it.
Can you
can't.
see this?
Yeah, I can see that
It's
right there, but you're centering it on a person, and it's not quite a 10-foot radius because you've got the center of a square. where you're reaching to is halfway through the 15-foot mark away. Do you understand that?
Not sure I understand what you mean, but
Okay,
whatever you say.
you're centering it right
Diagonal.
now
You say
on, yeah, center it on a diagonal thing. There you go. So that right there is a 10-foot thing because each side of the square is 5 feet, right? You're following me so far?
okay. So you mean I should use like a square measure, not a round measure? Okay.
Yeah, that would be better right there because we're trying to figure out where to center this thing at. That's why it is. So if it's a 10-foot radius, we got to go with a corner of a square because of the fact that this right here is reaching halfway into a square. It doesn't cover the entire square. It reaches halfway because you're also using half of the square that you centered it from.
Okay, so I can do this.
You're doing it again, though. That's the thing. You have it centered on the center of the square and not the corner. There we go.
Okay, but so you
See the square.
I know. You really want to get him in there, too. I understand that. I was trying to figure out if there was a spot where you could hit all of them at the same time, but there is
It's
not.
saying snap
That's
to
they
the
can
corner,
point.
not
measure
snap to
like
center.
Snap the corner.
snap to corner. Okay.
That's
No,
what I'm.
no,
That's what I'm doing.
it-
This pink one right here.
Yeah, the pink one's working. Go with the pink one.
All right. So you're going to hit the 2 warriors. You're not going to hit the knight. That's what I'm trying to say. The knight is at the 15-foot spot because it's 5, and then this is 15. Remember, every second diagonal is actually 15 feet and not 10 feet.
Okay. Okay.
So you'll hit both the warriors. The knight's not getting hit with it, though.
Okay.
Or you're going to hit a warrior and the knight, and then not
No,
the other
let's
warrior.
hit both warriors. Let's hit both warriors and leave the
Okay.
knights
So,
further away. We can
with the
deal
damage that
them.
you just did and their failed dexterity saves, you watch them both completely get incinerated, screaming their cries of anguish and pain.
Right. So Fiendish Spirit's turn. Right.
Yep. Fiendish Spirit goes on your turn.
So that's 3 bite attacks.
Oh boy.
Why is it +0? I suppose it should be my.
It goes with what the Fiendish Spirit has.
Yeah, but casting it as a 6th level. It should
Hold on,
be...
let's see here.
It's my spell attack modifier, so I'll just roll Eldritch Blast and.
Hold on, let me double check here. It's out to your companions in combat. It shares your initiative count, but takes its turn immediately after yours. It obeys your verbal commands. If you don't issue any, it takes a dodge action used to move to avoid danger. When you cast a spell using a spell slot at 7th level or higher, what spell slot are you using?
It's 6th.
6. So we don't even count that level slot or higher. Do you understand what I'm getting?
Sorry?
Okay.
He's just trying to figure out why it doesn't have an attack modifier bonus.
It's just probably some roll 20 stuff. The attack, the weapon attack is my spell attack modifier. Like right here. I'm gonna paste it on
Sure.
on Discord. It's already set at level 6, so
Yeah, your spell attack modifier.
It's my spell attack. That's why I said I just roll Eldritch Blast to see if it hits.
Looking right. Let me double check real fast. Okay, all right, that's fine. If we got on Discord, we can see that there. That's fine. So go ahead, and we're gonna remember that you add your spell attack modifier to it. All right.
Right.
So
first one is. Hey, it's flanking, right?
Yeah.
It is flanking.
Yeah, that's a critical. So I just. It's
15 plus 6.
Plus 6, but I gotta roll again because it was a crit. So it's gonna just be the number. So that's 28. Oh no, the plus is also added, right? Or just
No,
the
plus
dice?
is
No.
plus
So
is multiplied, just the
Yeah,
dice roll.
It'd be
that's
34.
28 plus 6. 34
Okay, 34?
damage on the first.
Got it.
Yeah, 34 on the first bite, and second is a miss. Oh no, it's a 17. Forgot this flanking. 17. Is it a hit?
Nope, 17 does not hit.
And then 20.
20's a hit.
20 damage.
All right.
And Owl Hashim is gonna help Zith again. And I'm gonna move 30 feet back here.
Okay.
That's it.
Anything else?
No, that's it. That's it for my turn.
Val, it's your turn.
All right. Looking at Snare, 2 people down. We're gonna go ahead and pop 2 shots. One going at Ziri, the other one going at not Zenith. There's gonna be Chaos Bolt.
Not Sam.
So I'm gonna be twin spelling it. This first one, and I'm twin spelling it up to level 4. So this first one's gonna be at Ziri. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Don't worry, I have meta magic option seeking spell. Lets me re-roll that. But a 14 doesn't hit though. So the other one's going at not Zenith.
Wait, which one's not Xanath? Do you know?
The one with the yellow dot.
You have to make a hard choice here.
Roll intuition.
No, not me, you fool! The other one.
Nope. 11 misses.
I feel like this is when the doctor showed up in the 50th anniversary episode, and they're fighting over which Elizabeth is the Zygon.
I'm sorry, Doctor Who?
Yeah.
No. See what I did there?
Yeah,
I
so
saw what you did there.
I don't get it.
Man, it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Oh,
All right.
Looks
those
like
are
you
all
inherited
misses.
my rolls today.
Yeah.
Sorry to
so
hear
those,
that.
Those miss, and I use my bonus action to do the lightning at this guy.
Did you what now? At that guy?
The lightning from the storm sphere.
Okay.
To
So he's got to make a
shoot
save.
No, it's a attack roll.
Okay.
16 hit him.
Let me see. Nope.
All right, that's it. And now I will move back behind this rock.
Zap, 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 swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Never mind.
Yep.
Let me,
Eric,
give me
I
a second
sent you
here.
a message. I don't know if you saw it.
I did. And yeah, I will keep that in mind. So that's something that you have that you can use on your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I
I kind of got an idea there of what those were. I didn't see anything that was like offensive that I should be paying attention to just yet. Most of it looked like it was kind of healing type stuff, right?
Well, yes. One of them is all like clerical spells. The other one, though, the first item is the one that I think would have made a difference last session, maybe.
Let me see here.
Again, something we should keep in mind. I'm not suggesting we back it up.
Yeah, it's gonna be too late for that now, but that's fine. We'll keep it
Right.
in mind, and you got it for next time. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I am Misty Step is a bonus action, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's not your
So-
turn yet.
Yes.
There's somebody
yes,
who's
it is.
invisible, so they're not showing up in the turn order, but they move before you. Remember, there was a Githyanki character that was invisible.
That's fine.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why you took him out of the turn order. It just makes it confusing.
Right.
I did not take him out of the turn. Shut up for a second.
It deleted
I
the
didn't take
token.
him out of the turn order. What I had to do was put him on the GM thing because I can see where he is, even though you guys can't because he's invisible. But it means also that he automatically disappears in the turn order in the process of that happening. Okay. So you don't know where he is. Now it's your turn, Xanath.
Thank you.
Yep.
Still shunning the non-believer.
Well done, darling.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You sure showed me.
Um. Okay. This is our guy, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Does he count as flanking?
He is
It,
flanking.
yes. Okay.
He
I'm
is not
going.
flanking with you. He's flanking with Zith, not you though.
Right.
Ah, so it has to be like an exact straight line to be considered flanking.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah,
Um.
Fake
Okay.
news.
I could. He's already got advantage, so it doesn't really help. Um. Okay. I'm gonna whack her. I'm guessing a 12 does.
Nope. 12 does not hit.
Okay. Well, then I Misty Step
Okay.
because I got told I had to like do that at some point. I gotta find it though. It should be on my. There it is. Okay. Open. 30 feet. Okay. So yeah, I don't actually have to cast it though, right? Because it's
No,
a
it's an ability. It's an innate ability.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right there.
Remember, if you're doing diagonals, it's every second diagonal counts as 10 feet.
Fine, it's still 30 then.
Okay. Anything
So
else?
that's action and bonus action. I suppose I still have a move. Let's see. Okay. I'll do that. And then I'm done.
Then your turn.
Okay. Well, that screwed up my thing a little bit. That's all right,
Okay.
though.
Are you gonna pee in everyone's Wheaties?
No, just yours.
Oh yeah. Nobody pees in my Wheaties but me. Thank you.
I'm going to move 15 feet up
Sterile.
2, 3. And then we are going to summon Elemental. And we are going to be doing the water elemental, and we are going to put it on homie right here.
You're gonna do a water elemental on another dude.
Yes.
You have to pay good
Okay.
money to that. See that.
Because water form, the elemental can enter a hostile creature's space and stop there. It can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing. And then
Yeah, smoke quote would be good here, but also that's not what you were intending, which would make it like 10 times better too. So I'm gonna be good and not say anything.
right.
Okay, Shen. Go ahead and place it exactly where you're summoning it, and then you've got access to that creature now.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna place it directly over Homeboy. That's right there. It won't let me go over it, but I'm over him.
You are over. You're occupying the same space. The water elemental is apparently a large creature.
Yes. And then I am going to whelm it. Each creature in the elemental space must make a DC 15 strength saving throw. On a fail, a target takes 13 bludgeoning damage. If it is large or smaller, it is also grappled. Escape DC 14. Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained and unable to breathe unless it can breathe water. If the saving throw is successful, target is pushed out of the elemental space.
He failed it.
That sounds bad.
So what is that? A total of why is there 2 bludgeoning things? Is it
I don't know.
okay? Can you click
I
on the
would
whelm
just-
thing? So can you click on the whelm thing so that it will actually show up in the thing?
That's what I did.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I need to see because that's weird that it does two different things. I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah, most of my rolls roll like that.
I'm gonna open this up real
I
fast. So
have
I
a,
can
I
see
have
that.
a water elemental sheet here. I will drag it onto the screen and you can double click it to see the character sheets.
He takes the 2d8 bludgeoning damage. If it's large or smaller, it is also grappled. He should only at the start of each of the elementals' turn, each target grappled by it takes another 2d8 plus 4. So it did it twice. So we're only going to take the first one because that was supposed to be at the start of the elemental's turn.
Yeah, most of my rolls do that. I've noticed.
Bro, are you rolling to DM?
Yeah, he is.
I don't know.
You absolutely are. You're whispering to
Yeah, you
DM.
are.
That's why none of us can see anything or help you.
How do I not do that?
There's
It's
a
in your
button.
settings.
Open your
It's the
character
same-
sheet in
Okay.
Roll20, and then
Character
where it
sheet,
says
oh.
public, click public. Right under your
Let's
name,
see what-
under the dragon tail. Left-hand side, above inspiration, to the left of 2GM.
I don't see that on my character sheet.
I don't see that on my character sheet either.
Are you on roll 20 or D&D Beyond?
I'm on roll
Snip it.
20.
I'm gonna snip it. It's
Mine is right below my Dungeons and Dragons emblem. My name.
Either way,
the
I went
top.
ahead and took the 18 bludgeoning damage. The 12 one is an additional one for that reason. I think it's supposed to be at the start of the elemental's turn. It's going to do that too.
Should you see where it says advantage, normal, and disadvantage?
No, his doesn't say that.
His doesn't
It's
say that?
it's
No.
it's you gotta click on the cogwheel and then you will see it. It's like this.
Which one?
To the right
I'm
of
pasting it
spells.
on Roll20. I
The spells.
pasted it on Roll20. So you click this
Okay.
cogwheel and then you get to see all these nice options.
Oh, okay.
But if you need a water elemental sheet, I still have one here. When I use to summon elementals.
Yeah, mine just says it all the time.
Same here. Do you have
Here's the
the
setting.
pro version of roll 20?
What?
No, I'm asking Sasquatch.
Do I have what?
Do you have the paid version of roll 20?
Probably.
That's probably what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the
Mm.
3.
Yeah, I don't think I do though.
Yeah, right next to where it says core bio and spells to the left, we have buttons that say advantage, disadvantage, normal, public, and GM.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have all those too, but I don't think I have the paid version.
I'm
Maybe
looking to
it's-
see. I know I had it at one point.
We're just better
Yeah,
than
I
they
have
are, that's
none
all.
of those.
Oh, okay.
That could be it.
I think that's what it is.
Let's see.
I'm willing to go with it if regardless.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Your
Oh,
opinion doesn't matter.
Aye.
Apparently, I too have a paid version of Roll20.
Are you done with your turn there, Shin?
No, sorry.
You just cast water
So
elemental?
yes, so they are grappled, and they took 18 bludgeoning damage, and they can't breathe.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's doing too hot.
No.
No.
Then bonus action, wild shape.
All right.
I think. Yeah. And we're gonna go elephant.
A heffalump. Okay, got it.
And I think that's all I can do because I don't get another action once I wild shape. So yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on.
How close
I tried
to we
typing in
are?
Heffalump and it's not finding Heffalumps.
It's an
How
elephant.
How close are we to killing everybody?
Okay, hold on 1 second. Oops. There we go.
Hey, Christina Lynn, you see a really big, mad elephant behind you.
Oh,
Um,
I don't know what an elephant is, so
Yeah, I found the Heffalump, Shin. You're now a Heffalump. Go ahead and place it where your character is, and move your character to the corner so that he's the physical form of your body's on timeout while your Heffalump is going to go ahead and do whatever.
Okay. And then that's the end of my turn.
And Shin, I would also advise you to go ahead and take a look at your character sheet for the Heffalump.
For the heffalump? Wait, what? Wait, there is actually a heffalump?
No, I named it that after I put it down. Shin's got a Heffalump. All right, so it's Zieri's
next we're
turn.
gonna need some woozles.
So Christina Lynn, you asked how everyone's looking right now.
No, that's not what I asked.
You wanted to know how badly hurt they were. That's what you asked me while I was trying to find the Heffalump.
I asked, how close to killing everyone are we?
That's the same thing. I don't understand the difference.
One is for
Oh, that's
friendlies, one is for bad guys. I'm
Right.
asking about bad guys.
I know. You're asking how they're looking right now. Zieri looks bloodied, and she looks extremely angry right now. The Gish does not look bloodied. It looks a little injured. The Knight looks like he's in roughly good shape, the one that just escaped the force field. The other Knight looks injured, and you don't know where... Oh, yeah, the Warrior is definitely having a really, really hard time with the water elemental that just started drowning him. You have no idea where the Starseer is.
Okay.
All right, so...
The reason I'm asking because it's 10 past 10 o'clock.
Oh, do you guys want me to go ahead and put this on a save here? Or you know what? Here, I'm going to do one last thing. So Zier, and then we'll go ahead and put the battle on a hiatus until...
let's just
next
finish the
weekend.
turn order. That way we start at the top again.
Sure. So Zieri's going to go ahead and use a bonus action with an item that she has. And she's picking Xanath as her target for this.
She is.
Bitch.
I demand more mummy music while we're in the desert.
Sorry.
Alright, so everybody makes a DC 15 save.
Except for Xanath and Zieri.
Okay.
Or Troy.
But I'm trying to
Troy
get
would
the
work.
right...
Wait, so
Not
what am I
you.
doing?
Not you. Everybody in the
Okay.
circle.
Everybody in the circle. Okay.
Read.
Everybody in the circle.
Wisdom save, right? DC 15?
Yep.
I stay.
The Gish is pulled out.
That's what she said.
Giggity goo.
The Gish was
Okay.
immediately pushed out.
That's what she did.
So our Hashim's gotta roll the save as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Alashim's gonna have to make a will save.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
Will save is 3.5. Doesn't have much chance, but
Nope, Alashim is
yeah,
immediately
push
pushed
it
out.
No free help back.
Githyanki Knight makes his. So he's in the circle still. Okay, so now Zieri is going to go ahead and move over here. Your fiendish spirit may attempt an attack of opportunity. However, your fiendish spirit has to make a wisdom saving throw in order to do so.
Right. So let's see. Its wisdom is +0, so not very confident, but who knows?
Nope, he fails.
One question. This attempt to enter or interfere with the circle is like you can do it once a turn, or like once you fail, you can't do for the duration of this effect.
Um, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
I
Oh,
see that
it's
to interact with something within the circle, you have to make this DC 15 Wisdom save. But is it like something once a turn, or once you fail, you can't attempt again until this effect ends?
every single time until the
Oh,
effect
okay,
ends.
understand.
Every single time you try to attack one of the two combatants, even if you're in that circle, you still have to make the save to affect either combatant.
Okay, so like once failed, it can be attempted again next turn. Okay, that's
Exactly.
what I
Yes,
was asking.
it can be attempted again next turn. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so she's going to try to attack you again there, Christina Lynn. I'm going to assume a 13 does not hit.
Nope. She can get fucked.
Oh fuck!
Ooh,
Wow.
that
Ooh, that was a vorpal. Christina Lynn, I need
Nice.
you to make a
That's.
Constitution save.
I have a question.
Don't you have a reaction? Don't you have a reaction for
I
the
have
storm rune or something?
I have
Storm
a
rune.
I have a question about that.
Ooh.
So runes, since they're not spells, can I use them while I'm raging?
I have to say one thing. A paladin can smite while raging. So that's this information. That's by Jeremy Crawford. Jeremy Crawford himself said paladins while raging can smite. So I'm just gonna leave this information here so you can do what you
I don't
This-
know
feel
who that
with it.
is. I don't recognize this
The
authority.
creator, it's just the creator of 5th edition.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to see the definition of raging to make that determination.
Okay. Pull up rage.
You can't cast spells and you can't concentrate on spells.
Yeah, I gotta find it. There it is. We'll click on that.
Makes sense that a paladin would be able
Do
to smite
that.
while raging. Smite is nothing but holy rage.
I don't know if there's an actual difference between rage and wrath, but yeah.
You're able to cast spells, you can't cast them or concentrate on them while raging.
I'm not casting a
Your rage
spell.
list. I know this is definitely an unusual situation though because of this.
Okay.
Your rage lasts for 1 minute and ends early if you're knocked unconscious or your turn ends. You haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn or taken damage since then. You can also end your rage on your turn as a bonus action. Once you have raged the number of times for your barbarian. Okay. The big thing I'm worried about is the spell thing. Can we see the definition of your runes and what they are?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
Since this power comes from the giants, it might as well work very well while raging. Right?
I could stabilize without a head, couldn't I? I'm asking seriously.
This was the danger. I wanted there to be some danger here. This is the danger. Let's find out. You can use magic runes to enhance your gear. You learn 2 runes of your choice from among the runes. Each time you gain a level in this class, you can replace 1 rune you know when you reach certain levels.
Well,
You know runes.
I'm guessing that Shin's pickling jar has to recharge after the last usage. So, correct me if I'm wrong in that.
That was actually a question I was gonna ask when it was my turn.
What's it called, Shin?
Don't worry, baby. You could just make a new
Realm,
character named
and it
Blaneth.
says recharge
Xanath's
4 to 6,
sister.
but I don't necessarily understand what that means. Like, is that
We're
4
talking
to
about two
6?
fucking violently different things. No, 4 to 6
Oh.
means you have to roll a d6, and if you get a 4 to a 6, you get that ability back. She's asking about your Urn of Resurrection thing.
Oh, my cauldron. Okay.
Yeah, what's it called?
Cauldron of Rebirth.
This is a really hard one to try to figure out, so I'm going to actually look online and see if there's anyone that's answered this one and what they do.
7
That sounds
days
like
before the cauldron can be reused.
Yes.
so. Yes, it has a recharge rate.
No, it needs like 4 more days.
Still recharging. I doubt my parapet would
Okay.
it'd keep the head fresh at least, but I don't know about the body. Oh, damn it.
Okay. Rules as written, and a lot of people are consenting that yes, you can use runes while raging. So Nigel, you got your rune.
Yep, cool.
Yeah,
Then
it's not a spell, it's a
DC
feature.
15 for the night. Con save.
Does it change target, or does it just do the damage to him?
He becomes the target of the attack.
Okay, got it.
If I
I
read
can't
that,
remember what that was.
let me see. Hold on. Use the reaction of the attacker within 30 feet of you to become the target of the attack instead, using the same roll.
Oh Jesus.
Besides, your cauldron would not work on a beheaded creature.
Oh,
Oh, sweet. His
No,
head
it
falls
would
off.
not.
Thunk. He's over there fighting you happily, friggin' flanking you with Zieri, and somehow in the mix-up, his head goes flying off in that furious attack she just swung. And the sound of his head plopping kind of catches Zieri's attention. She turns and looks behind her in shock at that, with your stupid ass grinning.
Manic. He's manic. He's in a manic episode right now. He's bipolar. You should be terrified.
All right, so that was the 2 attacks she got, and
I think that is a good place to stop for the week.
no, no,
we're gonna go
got
till
2
we get to
more.
Crix's turn.
Damn it.
We got the 2 turns left here.
Both of them are dead, aren't they?
I'm not dead.
One of the Githyanki Knights is dead. The other one's still alive, but injured.
Oh no, I was talking about whoever turn 4 is.
No, there's one. There's one warrior left, and he's being drowned right now by Shin
Oh, okay.
in the middle of a desert. He's being drowned
Nice.
because Shin is
Love
a
it.
motherfucker.
Impressive.
I mean, he's a hippie. So.
All right, I need to see that other thing again. Let me go ahead. Fucking Christ, Shin.
I will say it again. I just threw a water elemental character sheet here on the map. You just have to click it. Now I'm gonna delete it.
Okay, he's going to attempt to escape because he's considered grappled for this. So let me go ahead and go with his athletics to attempt to get out. I have to scroll past all of that. Yeah, he does not get out of that, so he is still restrained and unable to breathe. Zith,
Oh.
it is your turn.
And you
Stargate
take
would
slashing
also be
damage, right?
applicable.
It's
Yeah.
on the elemental's turn, he takes damage.
On the elemental's turn, not on the warrior's turn.
Wait, what?
Question,
Sorry,
DM.
children.
Wait till your turn. So DM question. Do you have to attune to the silver swords?
You are automatically considered proficient with them if you're a Githyanki.
Okay.
You do not. I think I did have it as a have to attune, I believe. But
So
I could be
but
wrong
if I
on
was
that.
using it and I rolled a crit, it would be a Vorpal.
You would get the Vorpal effect, yes.
Sick. So I'm gonna use my action to pick up the silver sword that dude just dropped.
Okay, so
Yes.
hold on one second. I know. So there are actually 2 different silver swords here. The one that I have that's Vorpal is specific to the Silver Sword Knights. The silver swords these guys have are still useful by the Githyanki into cutting the silver threads. But so far, there are only 2 of the powerful Vorpal ones, and Xanath has one, and Ziri has the other one. So this won't get the Vorpal effect, because he did not have the Vorpal effect when he was attacking you with the sword. Only Ziri is getting the Vorpal effect.
Okay, then I'm not gonna pick it up.
You
It's
need to
not.
kill that bitch because you need that one.
Okay. Then I will start attacking this person on my turn. So for my action.
And you are considered to be flanking because you occupy all 4 spaces, and one of the spaces you occupy is in fact diagonal from her.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That makes this easy.
Yep.
Let me. Where are we? Action.
You dropping your rage?
No, I'll keep the rage. It doesn't matter at this point.
Rager. Sorry, husband.
It's almost over.
Rager.
Hold on. I'm trying to switch it over to advantage. Fuck it. Character sheet, Zith. Because I think my thing was fucked up on here, if I can remember correctly. Glaive +1. Where is it? There it is. Oh no, it is. Okay. Cool. Then I'll put this at advantage. Glaive +1. Boom. Does 27 hit?
Yeah, 27 hits.
Sick. Let's do damage. Plus a d8. Next attack. 26
Nigel.
hit.
Nigel, how do you want to do this?
Oh,
He wants their head, obviously.
I will
With the head.
swing the glaive, and as like it, cleanly cleaves off her head, and the sword starts dropping from her hand, I'm gonna catch the sword before it hits the ground.
Just as you're swinging the glaive, you can hear one last utterance from her sneer. Just before it connects, and then yeah, you take her head off.
What did she say? Because you were breaking up there.
She sneers at him, Kalakcha, which for the Gith it means the same thing as both traitor and thief. It is reserved specifically for those who steal silver swords.
No, bitch, you lost it.
So
And you were a liar.
as you're doing that, this Gish up here, the Githyanki Gish up just outside of the circle, and the circle begins to vanish because her magic is broken now that that's done. The Gish looks just in awe as you basically slew her supreme commander, and immediately puts both hands up in surrender.
I'm taking the bitch's crown, okay?
I assume that the warrior over here is still fighting and drowning underneath the elemental. You have no idea where the Starseer is, but the other two that you can see are not putting up a fight anymore.
Oh wait, maybe I have fairy.
Oh, I'm still gonna drown him.
Nice.
Let's see.
So
He's
while they're
taking
giving up, you hear.
2d8 damage per turn.
Oh, that's the end of combat then for us this session.
Yep.
That was it.
We need fairy lights or fairy fire. I think it's fairy fire.
Fair fire, but we need to see the target to cast fair fire. Then it
That
By the
doesn't
way,
make any sense.
Eric, before we go, could I roll something to see if I remember? Because I know I saw everyone
An elephant
before
never forgets.
combat started, but to see if I remember that somebody disappeared and there's one missing.
We all remember.
You all are aware of it.
Okay.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah, I'm not. That you saw them cast invisibility. You don't know where they are.
I don't
but
know where
you-
they are,
You saw them cast it.
but I know they're still somewhere around. So I'm gonna keep all my forms and spells active until.
That's fine. That's totally understandable. But otherwise, the combat doesn't seem to be going on any further after having killed the Supreme Commander, and after
Right.
you're drowning the warrior over there. As for the other two that gave up, you can decide what you want to do over the week to your new prisoners. Chances are, unless you look really, really fucking hard, you might not find the Starseer because he might have been like, "Oh, never mind."
Well, I mean, also probably depending on whether or not we murder this person or take them prisoners, whether or not that Starseer's gonna be like, oh, I don't know about this shit.
But
And-
we can go ahead and end the session there.
Cool.
Only unfortunate thing is with the leader dead, who are we going to ask questions to?
The invisible one, obviously.
Looks like we have prisoners.
At least one.
Uh-huh.
We have a prisoner because Shin decided to drown the other one. Oh, there
I
was
mean,
two of them. I
is he
forgot.
dead?
You only need one prisoner.
We have not
There's
Xanath
two
too.
Xanaths. Which
But
one's the real
isn't
Xanath, though?
Isn't it bold to assume that
The one
all
taking the
of
new
them
jewelry
are
off
going
the
to
dead